adjustments.
We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Runner at second, 2 down. That one ripped. And it stays fair. Around third. He'll score. To second. Pulls him off the bag. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing. Crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard.
Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. A run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. 7th inning stretch time. Yankees 3, Tigers 2. So 2 down. Pablo Reyes now at the plate. On the ground. Day. On to first, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees 4, Tigers 2. Day strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Cody Day has been on fire lately, riding a 15-game hitting streak. He's quickly becoming the talk of the league. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. One down. And now the shortstop, Cody Day. Perez with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. That one ripped. It drops in, gets away a little bit. Headed for the plate. Safe at the plate, and the misplay comes back to bite them. And it's 1-0. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now.
Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. Tries to get back and save. 1 out and a runner at second. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
He's trying for third. Bunting for a hit. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 out. Runners at first and second. In the air to left center. Hill. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. First and second, 2 outs. And now for the Marlins, Agustin Ramirez. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first, inning over. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 65 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
1 out. Runner at second. And at the plate for Miami, Graham Pauley. On the ground. Oh, the throw is wild. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cody Day. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Hit on the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Now it's the shortstop, Cody Day. Launched a grand slam earlier in the game. That was back in the 5th.
And I'd say we felt the impact of that grand slam ever since. 4 runs on 1 swing. It's just an absolute game changer.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That one drilled left field and foul ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Yeah, you got that one, that boy.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Day was a big contributor for them in the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
No question. He was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic.
Cody Day getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Cody Day. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That one opts against the fence. Now around second, going for third. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Tremendous job of getting.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now here is Xavier Edwards. To the right side, Torres. Throw to second, but he's in there. A run comes in the play. Jump back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Balls it in, and there's one away. So a man at first. And now Andy Ibanez. And now it's 1-2. That one lifted to left. Out. Number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Ryan Servin. Swings here and blasts one left field. And it's gone. He'll circle the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. High fastballs, especially with good velocity.
Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Now batting.
Man at first, one away. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they extend their lead. Here comes Torque to the plate.
The first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swung on, belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double, his fourth hit of the game. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. Man at second. Goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Line drive. Oh, he botches it. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. Brian Serven up now for the Tigers. And they're all loaded up.
Just missed there. Boom. How would you describe your strike zone?
Kind of like a Weeble, large. That's to third. Pauly to second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
So one out, nobody on. And the batter will be the shortstop, Cody Day.
Oh, you job that one out, boy.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Here's the 0-2. The other way. Fired to second, and that's all they'll get. Day had a great showing in the win. Collected 3 doubles for the game.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one.
Cody Day with 5 hits last time out, simply. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Day getting ready to hit. Fought off foul. Day walloped 3 extra base hits in his last game. The pitch. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league.
And he can't come up with it. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
On the ground, could be 2. The flip to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. One out, bases empty.
Shortstop, Cody. Yay!
And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. His 66th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a ground ball. Day whips it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 3 up, 3 down that time. We played 4. It's the Tigers 2 and the Marlins.
Now batting, shortstop, Cody. Yay!
And that one hammered.
Go, ball,
That's
go.
back there. Gone. Another homer. His 67th home run of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And now the shortstop, Cody Day, looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris.
Nice job. You got that, boy.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Headed for the plate. Relay throw to third. And he's out. But they do get a run.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Up the middle, Day. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Nicely done from the Tigers. So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cody Day. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And gone. And he's gone yard again. His 68th homer of the year. And they add a run. It's 8-5. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right.
One down. Cody Day up now for the Tigers. That's towards center. Thomas sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
1 at second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Runner at first with no outs here. That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Torres headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score. The Tigers have the lead. 3-2. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this.
This one in the air right field, and it drops in. Now a long throw home, but it's offline, and they lead by 2.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Ground ball up the middle. Day slings to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Well struck left field. Onto the bullpen roof and gone. See ya. He sends a rocket to left. His 69th homer of the year. And they add a couple more. It's 6-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Cody Day up now for the Tigers. He's already homered in this game.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power. Out front, rip foul.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline. Looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Really excelled in this one and contributed to the win.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities.
Cody Day with a remarkable run of late as he carries a 20-game hitting streak into this one. It's the Cleveland. Second inning set to go. Now it's the Guardians DH, David Fry. Out to short. Sends it to first. And a quick out, number one.
Batting six.
The base is empty, one away. And next to hit for Detroit, Cody Day. Day matched a homer in his last game. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball in the air, left field. Vaughn moving back. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 70 on the year. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Tying run is at first here in the third and final game of the series. On the ground, a short could be two. And that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
The batter, number 7.
Man at first, one away.
Shortstop, Cody Day.
Hit on the ground to short. Nice stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Now batting.
So two down, and up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Runner on the go. Strike in there. To second, but way too late. Safe there. In the dirt. Day at second with two down. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. So one run on one hit. Base is empty with two away. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Out to short. Boots it. Still able to fire over. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. Two outs, base is empty. Day, a former All-Star. Just 21 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The throw to second is offline. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Guardians 4 and the Tigers 3. David Fry digs in for the Guardians.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, David Fry.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground to the left. Day. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Cody Day. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Day off of first with 2 away.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This one in the dirt. This one in the air. Drops into the glove, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit. Day went deep in this one and matched Mark McGwire with his 70th home run of the year. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers. Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Just about set to go. And on the mound now, Tarek Skubal. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always...
Throw on to Torkelson, and the inning is over. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Cody Day. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, the big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Bases juice, no outs. That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. One run's in. Now the second run is in. A 2-run double.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
This one in the air, center field. Thomas under it. Brings it in. Both runners tagging from second and third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. In the air, right field, Noel. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. 2 outs and a runner at third here in game 1 of the ALDS. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that is that. 2 outs, nobody on. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Third out. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. And next up for the Tigers, Cody Day. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Up the middle, throw on to Santana, and they get Torkelson for the out. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Grounds one to short. Schneemann slings it across. That's the inning. Runner at first with 2 away. And up next for Detroit, Cody Day. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That one is back. Onto the bullpen, roof and gone. See ya. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 7-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Power versus power right there. Like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter. Getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Foley 1 strike away from securing game 1. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. They're waving Ramirez home. The relay to the plate, slides his hand in there, safe. It's 7-2.
Picks himself up at RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB just about to get started. And today on the hill, Jack Flaherty.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing. And
throw on to Torkelson, 2 down. We're in the second game of this division series. Now, Cody Day. Williams back to work. That one hammered left field, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So runner at second, 2 down. Torkelson getting ready to hit. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
The catcher, number 34.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. In the dirt. First and second, 2 down. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Got it. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs in the inning on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We head to the 4th. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Naylor on second. Thomas at first. 1 gone. Up the middle. Slides for the stop. Throw to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Day launched a pair of homers in his last game. Hentges back to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. He sends it out of here. And they add a run. It's 5-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Day, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one is absolutely belted. One run across, and it hits the fence. Torres around third. The relay. And he's out. That ends the inning, but 2 outs, runner at first. And now Ezekiel Duran. This could end it. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers take this one in a blowout.
This is what you call taking care of business. When you've got home field advantage and you win the first 2 games of the series, that's what you come to the ballpark to do. They've worked hard to get to this point. Now they're in the driver's seat. We'll see how they do once this series continues. But so far, they've set the tone.
And a 7-1 finish. One down. Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. Swing and a ground ball. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Feel that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
So a man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Cody Day. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Tops brings it in, and there's one down.
That is 7. The first baseman, center.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. On the ground, 2 ball. Day to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 1 out, base is empty. That one ripped. Kwan calls it in, 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
3rd game of the division series. And now Ezekiel Duran.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Day. Zips it to first, and a quick out, number 1. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. And a base hit, and the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. And ball 4 to a board.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, no outs. Ibanez digs in now. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Well, there's no hiding in this spot. Bases loaded now, and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Luke behind second, hauls it in, and there's one away. And he boots it. Some ricochet action on that play, but they get the out.
Ooh, cue up that circus music you listen to on the way to the ballpark, man. What a cool double play. Definitely wasn't textbook, but they made it work. I love that awareness. Those reactions. Pounced on that loose ball. They got the play started. Kind of hard to believe they were even able to pull it off, but they did. Nice job.
And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to Santana. One up, one down.
The batter, the first base.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. So 2 down. There's the shortstop at the plate, Cody Day. So it's game 1 of the LCS, and they're going to be looking to this guy for more of his success like he had in the division series.
Well, this team's got its sights set on the World Series. If they're going to get there, it's going to be because of his performance.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in game 1 of the ALCS. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Into the bullpen and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 4-1.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
One down. Jordan Westburg digs in now.
Westburg.
One down, base is empty. On the ground. To first, and they get the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. And the batter now, Cody Day. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game. And it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Throws to second, and he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and weight transfer.
Runner takes off for third. Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Down to third baseman, Andy Ibanez. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. That's a base hit as a run scores. In there safely.
Well done, drives in the run. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now, Cody Day. Povich back to work. That one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Spencer Torkelson getting ready to hit. Fair to say he wasn't his typical self in the division series. Chris, I talked to the staff, and they are confident that he's going to deliver big here in the LCS.
Yeah, you see these guys around him, and they know he's a stud, and they know it's just a matter of one swing that he breaks out.
And it's second. Runner takes off. This one in the air. Brings it in. And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. And the lead is up to 5. So a man at first. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. On the ground, could be 2. Torkelson to second. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter. Back in Comerica Park. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Cody Day. Here's a rocket out to left. O'Neill makes the catch for the out. Now there's one away.
sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westburg. Bolton, 1 strike away from securing game 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Cody Day now at the plate. He's got some power, no doubt. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Second and third, 1 away. Here in game 2 of the American League Championship Series. That's towards center. Kirstad has this one sized up. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging. Cut off. Throw to third. Save. He moves up and a run scores on the sac fly. So a runner at third. 2 men out. Next to hit, Jake Rogers. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time. They limit the damage here.
The batter number 7. Shortstop, Cody Day.
Ripped to short. They get the force, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 2-1. Back here in Detroit. Now it's the shortstop, Cody Day. Bradish back to work. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. His second home run of the series. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Liner, and this could be trouble. And it bangs off the wall. Throw back in as the tying run holds at third. 2 on following the double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he has seen it like a beach ball.
So up next, Spencer Torkelson. 1-run game, bottom 9. Base hit, 1 run is in. The throw in. Tag, got him. They cut down the winning run, and we will play on. And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. 1 strike away. On the ground, out to short. And that is the ball game. So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you. So 2 down, and now Cody Day. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. That one's back. And it one-hops the wall. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. So a runner at second, 2 down. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. And they limit it. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3. Here in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Cody Day. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's bad. It's a bomb. He sends it out of here. And we're level. It's 4-4. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Blue. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Tied at 4. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And there's a foul ball. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Into the outfield, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him. Now, here is Spencer Torkelson.
One and two.
In the dirt,
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Now a screamer into the outfield. O'Neill snags it. 2 away. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. With the tying run at the plate here in Game 3 of the ALCS. Up the middle. Onto O'Hearn. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Hard hit left side. On to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the shortstop, Cody Day.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they cut into the lead. It's 8-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got so 2 down. Cody Day, the next to hit.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark, and you have to quiet that down a little bit.
And that one fouled off. First inning, and already up to 23 pitches. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. High fly ball, right field. Kowser sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. 2 out, space is empty.
Cody Day.
That's hard hit on the line. O'Neill pulls it down and he makes the catch. First and second, no outs. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame. Well, these Tigers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark. And unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far. And that's something they should feel very good about. Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right. And that's just baseball sometimes.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one high in the air to left center. Kerstad sizes this one up. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Two outs, nobody on. Cody Day digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Rips that one center field. Kowser makes the grab on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. O'Neill going back on it. To the warning track, makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Povich back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing they really...
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That one felt good. That's his 5th homer of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left.
Day toss to second, and that's all they'll get.
Feel that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Cody Day getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. One runs in, runner around third. He's safe, and they clear the bases. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
Runner takes off for third. Puts it in the air out towards left center. O'Neill pulls it down, and that is that. So they get 3 runs on 2 hits. No errors. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. The 1-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 at second. Throw to first, safe. First and second, 1 out. Day, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Left field, way back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. And now the center fielder, Colton Kowser. The Orioles down to their final strike. Liner, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couple of hits in a row for him here.
Jorge Mateo now. On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. So next to hit for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. Out to short, Day. They take the force out, and the inning is over. So they strand a pair. On to the bottom of the first. No score. So 2 down, and now here is Cody Day. Hot shot to third. On to O'Hearn. Inning over. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And that's whipped for a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And it's 1-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Fires over to first. And they get Torkelson for the out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Go-ahead run on base. Henderson will hit next. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 3 hits. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning for Spencer Torkelson.
The first baseman.
Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog, I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Throw to first.
No, thanks.
1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series. That one the other way. Brings it in, and that is that. And next up for the Tigers, Cody Day. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. O'Neill pulls that one down, and there's 2 away. Back here in Detroit, all set to start the 9th in this one. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ballgame.